Alright, welcome back to this back testing session. Tomorrow is FOMC, so I'm assuming it's going to be a good market open. There's going to be some volume. People are going to be trading it. We need a W tomorrow. We are on our last $500 on the eval, and we need a little over $1,000 to get a payout. So we're in a good spot actually. If we get this payout, then we're set. I have nothing to worry about. I know we're set if I get a payout, which we're going to. It's not if, it's when. That's the title of the video. Yeah, we're doing a back testing session, 100% discipline, following every rule. Hold on. All right, we're back. This is gonna be called. Oh, what was the title of the video? Crap, I'm gonna rewatch this and find out. 100% win rate. We are going to have a 100% win rate this video because we're gonna follow our rules 1,000%. And my strategy has a 100% win rate if you follow it with 1,000%. We're gonna click. Let's do 2024, and we're gonna any mini money mode catch a target by so every $1,000. I only to pick this one right over here. Okay, looks like February 14th. Okay. This should be a pretty good year for the market. Biden looks pretty bullish to me. The market was pretty bullish under Biden, though. I won't lie. So were the prices. Prices also were bullish. Little side topic. Getting a little edgy with the politics. Okay, anyway. Let me turn down this music a little bit. Alright, so this is a summary of how to find bias. You just want to look at the fair value gaps and liquidity. So you can see here, we did not hit this liquidity right here. We actually made it equal low. So we're coming up, tapping this fair value gap, so I'm going to assume we're going to push back down. Personally. Here's what we're doing. We're always going from the lowest point for this fib tool. And from what I can see, it looks like we're not even at a market open. What am I doing, bro? Let's see if we came down. We're still pushing up. Looks like we're filling this fair value gap. Alright, we're rejecting up this. This is where I assume we're going to come back down. How are we going to fill in? That fair value gap right there. Ooh. Don't love to see this though. Don't want to see that. Because this means low volume, and low volume means we want to fill it and go up. So honestly, I think let's look for a. Oh, yep. This is good. Looking for shorts. Fantastic. Okay, well, no 100% win rate, and I think that's a valid L right there, because I attempted to do the unthinkable, which was go down time frames to the 3 minute, which already is a big no-no. Let me see if this bad boy. What am I doing, bruh? I just trade the freaking strategy, bruh. Dang, look at this. Look at this inverse right there. Look at that. Dang. Look at that. Why am I taking... Why am I taking these really not obvious trades? Like, that's so obvious. Why did I not think to take that?
And because we can accelerate, I finished very quickly. With WGU, you can start whenever.
Sorry, I'm finishing this ad. Alright, here we go. It's 1 L. It's gonna be our only L. How big of a trade was this? 60-point trade. It's a 2R trade right there. Next. All right. Immediately I'm thinking bullish, just because we just... let's see. Are we in this retracement zone? This help determine if we're bullish. Yep, we're bullish. We're gonna bounce off this and go higher to all-time highs probably. Most likely. Ooh. Never mind. We had a bearish CPI. You know what that means. We just took out this pretty obvious low right here. What we can do is we can successfully do this in the range. Look at that. Can we just take a long from this? Okay. We could have, as you can see, but we did get stopped out barely. And that's because we need a 5-minute gap. And I think there is a 5-minute gap right here. And so we should put our entry about at this equilibrium. And that would be the trade. 130 points? It's not too shabby. Let's see if we reject hard right here. In fact, I think we might be able to play a reverse trade right here. From the top to the bottom. No, actually, there's no 5-minute gap. I think we push up higher. We're not really pushing up higher. That's the end of the market. I mean, you can see the strategy in play here. Come up, bounce. I need to refine this some more because I don't know when it will go down or not. It's the 5-minute always works if it lines up with the low volume node, but that's a W in my book. Okay, I'm expecting some bullish price action right here. Up. Expecting up. Honestly, what if we just don't do the bias? Because I don't think the bias really does much, to be honest. In fact, it probably just hurts me. Okay, we're at these lows. Looks like we have already hit the level. Alright, so I'll be looking to take longs from this point. Based off this low. But price is not moving very well. Why am I trying to take longs? This is big low volume node and a 5-minute gap right here. That's my question. Okay, this is the L day. But why am I not locked in? Why am I not locked in and following the trades? We're gonna ignore the bias. I don't think the bias is helping me. Even though if you want to find bias, you just need to use simple price action. TV smashed. Did just take out this low, I think. Yep. I'm looking for a continuation long. No, I'm not. Looking for shorts. Yep. This looks like a very good shorting opportunity. We did not come up to all the way to the thing. We didn't even come up to the equilibrium. There we go, there's our entry. This is post-market. And it's kind of edging us, to be honest with you. I mean, that's like 1 point. Okay, finally. That took a little bit. That was an A+ strategy. How many points of drawdown did we go in right there? 7 points. It's valid. 5-minute gap. Low volume node. Key level. Oh my. Look, we hit this lowest fair value gap and we had an instant bullish reaction off of that. Then we hit this top fair value gap. I think we're gonna have a bearish reaction off of this. So we would just target. We're looking to fill this fair value gap in a little bit, so we'll just do that. I'm expecting this to be at a key level. No key level. Aha. There we go. Yep, this is looking good so far. Lowest 5-minute gap is right there. Expecting a push down maybe, hopefully. Made a new high. Yep, this is looking really good. We made a new high. Okay, it's already 10 a.m. Made a new high. Okay, no low volume node. Is this all-time highs? Not yet. All right, Betty. All right, we get it. We get it now. You're going all-time highs. Okay. I understand. And look at that continuation level. Low volume node. Does it want to come tap this 5-minute in this low volume node right here? Is that what it's looking for? Let's see. Entry would be right there. Is that what it's looking for, or is this one a continuation higher? It's chopping. Okay. Okay. Oh. Did it come down and tap that level like I said? Yup. Look at that. Right there. All-time highs, y'all know what that means. It's a no trade day. Okay, I'm expecting a push up right here. We can get maybe a short off of this level right here. There seems to not be any good setups, so yo, what are we doing here? Do we just need to start taking trades based off just the daily range? How many points is this? Do we just need to put it on like the range of the move so far and just take trades based off that? And then there's a low volume over here. If we reverse this, does this line up with the other key level going the opposite direction? Oh my gosh, bro. No way this trade would hit, right? You long from there to there. 30-point stop. And this won't hit, right? Bro, we're making our life so much more difficult than I think we need to make it. I think instead of the 5-minute gap, if you just do it on the entire range and it has a low volume node, it doesn't even need to have a low volume node if it's just on the range of the move. Like, I feel like I'm overcomplicating it. Next day. Like, do you even need a bias? Or any of that? Can you just do the range? Okay, why did it just skip to 4 hours? I did not press that. Alright, let's just not even do a bias. Okay, we're chopping. We are chopping. Okay, so the range would be it'd be that, but I also just see a goated setup right here. If we take a short, I see instantly a goated setup, which is, oh my gosh, that's literally a perfect setup. 5-minute gap, low volume node. If only we come up and tap that. We don't want to come up and tap it, do we? Oh, actually, that just made it even better. Please tap it. Oh my gosh, that's an A+ setup. This is double risk setup right here. This is it's gonna like shoot down in one candle, I think. Okay, it was not one candle. We just need to fill that 5-minute gap, apparently. But that was the A+ setup that I saw. A little 40-point trade. Next. Wait. See, we didn't work here. Well, there was no low volume node, so I guess it's valid. Unless this is gonna go all the way back up off this low volume node, surely not. Bro, if I think you don't need the 5-minute gap. I think it's like an extra confluence, but I think you can just take, instead of A+ with the 5-minute, if you just take fib trades off these 3 levels with a low volume node, I think it doesn't even matter with the low volume node. If it's the entire range of the move on the 4-hour, it's like almost a guaranteed, it seems like. I don't think you even need it. All the other confluences. Oh my goodness, bruh. Look at this. There's no way this hits, right? I think this is gonna be directly at the level. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, this one might be the exception. Unless there's a low volume node right here. Okay, now this is super bullish. So we're not taking shorts on this day. We'll be taking longs on the entire move up. Since there's a low volume node right here. Let's see what market does. Perfect. We want to move this as high as possible. Yeah, all valid so far. Everything done correctly so far. Okay, this would be the setup. But I think we're going to come down to here, so we're going to wait. Perfect. Now we can target all the way up. 30-point stop. TP smashed. 3-hour trade, 100 points. It's solely based on I saw the two low volumes stacked, and we have a large range right here of big fair value gaps. So I thought we'd want to come all the way down to fill this, and we did in fact come all the way down to fill it. I mean, that's the most obvious bottom tick I've ever seen right there. Lowest, when it's really sharp like this, they're good. I sound like such a trading nerd. Like a complete noob. Complete noob. Bro, noob is such a weird word to say. Okay, I think this is the continuation level right here. Yeah, we closed inside of it. Let's see where price wants to go. Okay, based on this, I think we want to go higher, although we did just inverse this. We're not trading this. We're not trading this. Hate to see it like this. I think it might push higher, or it might react to this little inverse right here and push lower to here. We shall see. And we did push higher.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings. You'll get the latest phone with the new line on my plan, and a brand new smartwatch.
Alexa, what time is it?
No trading needed. Even on
It's
our lowest price
11:26
plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you, or 2 for you and 1 for someone else, or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best.
Living in the future, I can just say, Alexa, what time is it? And it just tells me. Crazy. let's just extend this range all the way up. We should push higher. We should. But we should come down to this continuation level. Yep. Yep, let's try to take a short down this continuation level. Well, there's no low volume nodes, so it's really not valid at all. There's one low volume node right there, I see it. And it does line up with a key level and a 5-minute gap. So if we come up, we can take a short. Alright, looks like our entry is going to be right there. 5-minute gap, low volume node. Do you think we're going to want to come down a little bit further? Okay, we're going to just do a 1-to-1 trade right there. And that's TP hit. Because we are going to want to come down a little bit further. This big move down. This is the biggest range move down we have right now. So it's a pretty obvious trade right there. I think we might be bullish. Might come down all the way. Are we going to want to come down, like I said, to that continuation? Yep. We just came straight down to it. Let's see what price decides to do off of the continuation zone. Do we go higher like I predict? Maybe a little lower than higher? A little bit lower. Okay. Still going lower. Okay, let's just go to 4 hour. I'm tired of waiting. Let me just see what it does. All the way lower. It did not want to continue off that. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm saying, but I see a price that is hunting right now for this. It's hunting for it. And that makes me quiver. What the heck, bro? What does Sigma, bro? I really want to long here, and I see a shorting opportunity right here on this. So, oh my goodness. There's our longing entry right there, 30-point stop. TP is all the way up here. Okay, that did not work. That, in fact, did not work that time. That time, that did not work at all. I wonder why it had 0 reaction. Is it because there's no low volume node? I think that is the reason why that did not work. There is 0 low volume node right here. All this is just nothing. So interesting. That would be the trade for that day. So we go next. Next day. We just edged the low, but I know that price sometimes likes to do that on this higher time frame. Y'all do not listen to me, please. Please do not listen to any advice I give. Personally, what I see here is a big fair value gap right here that wants to be reacted off of. That's at least what I'm seeing. Yep, I think price is gonna want to come down there. Okay, that's my entry. Right there, that's my entry right there. For our trade. Okay. I was correct on that trade. Let's say 130 point trade. Let's say we use one mini. That's 20 times 130. 130. That is $2,600. That's a pretty good trade. But let's say we used 25. That's automatically $3,000. That's a lot. It's a lot, but I think we can now do an inverse, the opposite trade right here, and we can go long because that was a key area. There's no 5 minute gap though, but it is on the range, so that gives me hope. I do want to get tapped though, maybe a little lower first. No, we just instantly go up from there. Wow. Okay. Okay. Next video. Okay, I'm seeing another opportunity for shorts at this. Nope, we're already past it. So at this point, I'll be looking for longs now, based off this low and this high. I want to see a retracement down so I can get some continuation long. Excellent. How big of a thing did I make? We did hit that continuation level. I have a pretty bullish reaction. Hopefully we don't go too much higher. What we can do is we can go back to the 4 hour and we're most likely going to have a reaction off of the continuation lower level. Nope, we already passed it. Never mind. Okay. This probably is a good longing position. This is not a valid trade. 30 point stop. TP hit right there. Nope. TP was not in fact hit. But we are about to be at market open. Looks like price decided to stop me out. There was news, that's why. But we still can do this. And we can look for longs if we go any lower. Perfect. Oh. Farming gap? Question mark. Okay, excellent. I want to see a 5-minute gap right there. That would be the entry right there. It's not at the key level, but it's because it's the range. We were targeting 120 points. It's a 4-hour trade. There's a better entry actually. We should wait until we get a better entry. And that would be the better entry. There is no low volume node, so that's a concern. That is in fact a concern. Yep. And that's why you don't take it with no low volume node. Pretty good reaction off of it though. I mean there was a 50-point reaction off of the level, which is already 1R. It's already 2R. So I mean, take that as you will. We had all-time highs. This is why it ain't gonna be working. We're at all-time highs. I don't trade all-time highs. We don't trade all-time highs. That's why. Not even a validated trade. Okay, I just skipped like 3 days by accident. Well, I just clicked way too many times. Okay. From this position, we're looking for longs because we are currently in an uptrend. Go to a 5-minute. Love to see this. Love to see this low volume node right here. Also love to see this bad boy. Yep. Okay. Again, we don't want that anyway. We don't even want that. We want this right here. Let me see if I can get another confluence. I mean, kind of. We get this right there, but it's kind of beneath it. Maybe we get like a wick all the way down. Alright, there's the wick tapping it. That would be the entry. We kind of want to get it lower though. Let's get like right there. 100-point trade. 30-point stop. TP smacked. Bottom tick. That was a great trade. I think this is a good shorty position too, actually. Because there seems to be a 5-minute in a low volume node. And I'm sure if we do it the opposite direction, it lines up with the level. Almost. Maybe a little bit higher for it to be an entry. Still not there yet. Alright, that would be the entry right there. 30-point stop. And you target it right there. Let me get rid of this other one so you can see it clearly. 5-minute gap, I'll draw it out. Very large 5-minute gap, low volume node. Key level, that's an A+ setup. And as you can see, we just dumped. Next. Alright, we're still pretty bullish on the day. We're still having a bullish uptrend. It's kind of an iffy day. We already tapped the level. Let's see what happens. dumping. It's fine. Let's go to the 4 hour.
Most people don't know that you can get a domain from Squarespace. Not just a website. But you're not most people. Because now you know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like
Okay, perfect.
velvetpod.com for your music studio.
That's what you want to see.
Or kidboards.com for your middle school band camp.
This is the high.
Whatever you're
Low. We do have a low volume node right there.
all under one roof.
Let's get that entry going about right
there.
there.
Terms and conditions apply.
30-point stop. TP right there to continue the long, continue the short. Entry. Take profit. Alright, that's another W for that day right there. 4 hour. We ran out of March 14th. Yo, any trading baddies, hit me up, by the way. Ace is here on Instagram, just like DM me. You know what to do. It was March 14th. It was 2024. It was March. This is not 2024. March. Let's go with like the 12th so we can get some data back. And we can fast forward to the 14th. Actually, let's go to the 15th instead. Alright, we just skipped it. We're gonna be on the 6th, actually, I think. No, we're on the 15th. Did not miss it, actually. Alright. Okay, we're still kind of chopping around. We're gonna want, what's the AMD accumulation? We're gonna manipulate something. We're gonna want to distribute. Assuming it's gonna be these lows, all these trend line lows right here. You can see the trend line. It's like right there. We're gonna be like, that's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna be bearish on this day because we think we want to come down here to this fair value gap right there. Let's go ahead and go back to the 4 hour and let's go ahead and just put a fib tool on this low. I'm assuming, yep. Look at, what do you know, bro? It comes and lines up perfectly with the retracement level, which is what we want to see, which is good because we're going to want to take a short. This has already been tapped, so this is not valid. And of course, just to my delight, we need to put this at the high up here. We have a perfect fib level right here. Hopefully we're bullish a little bit. Okay, we got so many things going on here. Let's get rid of this. Did I put the thing down? Okay, come on now. Come on now. That's an easy trade right there. Super obvious. Short position. We just come up and tap that. Oh my goodness, A+ setup if I've ever seen one right there. If we come up and tap it though, we might not even hit it. Is that the next day? Bro. That's the only thing about trading on the 5 minute is that it takes forever for it to do anything. Okay, okay. Bro, I think we're like not, it's not gonna work. This ain't working. There's not even a low volume mode anymore. Okay, we're done with this. We're done with this. We're going to market open now. We ain't trading on this pre-market stuff, bro. None of this pre-market stuff. Alright, market open right here. 4 hour. All I see is bearish. All I see is gonna want to come up to this. Come to this. I guarantee you put it at this high. It's gonna line up with the fib level. Yep. Yup. Look at this fair value gap right here. I think that's a pretty obvious trade. And it also lines up, happens to line up perfectly with a, this looks like a great trade to take. In my opinion, plus we have a very large 5 minute gap right here. It's looking pretty good. Short. You don't want that big of a stop. You want a 30-point stop. 5 hour trade. No way this hits, right? Whoa. Top tick. They do call me the greatest. I'm just kidding. They do not call me the greatest, bro. No payouts. No evals passed in like 6 months. They do not call me the greatest. I also did just invent this strategy. It's probably not. It's probably not new, but I did figure it out myself. At least I figured out the fib. I didn't figure out the other stuff, but I figured out this fib level, this magic fib level right here. Yeah, that was a 5 hour trade, 172 points. $4,000 using, let's say we used 5 minis. How much how much are we banking? Wait, no, it'd be 100. Wait, $20 per point? Yeah, and so we do 5 times 20, it'd be 100 per point. 170K? Wait. No, it'd be 17K. Wait, why is my brain not working? It's 17,000, right? If I divide this by 2, it should be 8.6, 8.5. Yeah, it's only 17K. Let's say we're using TGR size. Let's say we go in like, how big of size does he go in? Like 20 contracts? That's 400. Is that TJR size? 68K? That's not even TJR size. He goes in like 50 contracts. 50 times 20 is 1,000. Yeah, that's TGR size right there. 170K on a trade. We just need 50 contracts. How much would we have been risking? Could we have done that? How many points of drawdown did we go into? 5, 6? We'll do 6. How much drawdown? Dang, we would have been stopped out. 6K. How low do we go? In fact, can we do the usual inverse? Just delete everything. And do the inverse long position off of here. Does that work? Let's just see if it would have worked. I don't see a valid anything really. In fact, this looks like more low volume to me. Entry. Stopped. Yeah, that was pretty expected since there was no valid low volume node right here. That was pretty expected. Pretty expected on that trade. Oh dang, it's almost market open actually. 1 hour. 30 minute. Whoa, did you see that? It switched back on me. Okay, all I see is a big bearish push. Coming down to this retracement zone. So I'm expecting a push upwards. But of course we're going to try to catch the, oh wait, it's right here. We can try to catch this short. I think we can try to catch a little bit of a short on this. Yep, low volume no, oh my goodness. A+ setup. 5 minute gap. 5 minute gap, low volume node. Did I already trade this day? Oh my goodness. A+ setup. Keep going higher. This is the most A+ setup I have seen in 20 years. And I'm not even 20 years old yet. Entry right there. On the, bro, why wouldn't it lot? Okay, there we go. 30 point stop. Dang, that was kind of, that's actually pretty small. Dang, we got stopped out on that. This is the first time I've seen an A+ setup fail. Literally the very first time I've seen an A+ setup fail. Well, there's no low volume node. That's a good thing to look at. I don't know where it went. Wasn't it higher? Oh well. How are we not going short? I don't understand it. I don't know, it's an L day. You just lose. You just lose on that day. We're gonna bounce off here and go higher though, I know that for a fact. Bang.
Still paying too much for your phone plan? Ouch. Telemobile's here to fix that. Get Telo Unlimited for just $25 a month. And if you need something else next month, you're in
Why is it so choppy?
Nationwide coverage for your
Still have not manipulated a low yet.
service units available 24/7. And the best part,
Well, we actually did. We took out all this.
no contracts, just awesome savings. Why pay more? Switch to Tello today and start saving instantly.
It's midnight. We gotta go to bed. Oh my gosh. Look how many people are on Slither. Ooh. Jackpot. Already at 1K. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Ooh, this song is good too. Love that synth. I am an audiophile a little bit. Meaning, I go to school for audio. Come on! How did he not die there? He was literally inside of me. Pause. But he literally was, he was on top of me. Okay, this sounds weird. I'm gonna stop talking now. He's gonna die here. 3, 2, 1. Now. 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 Can't break my computer. It cost 4K for the computer, so we cannot break the computer, bro. It's the most valuable thing I own, besides the Bible. This song is so good. Hold on. We're finding the song. Hold on. I gotta Shazam this real quick. Tides Flow by Playback. Hold on, we're looking this up real quick. We'll look it up on here so y'all can see it. Tides Flow Playback. Here it is right here. Nice. We got that added. Let's go towards the center so we can get some free money. We're crazy. Going into the thick of it. Hashtag KSI. Somebody's gonna die here soon. Almost just died. we're killing this guy. Break my freaking computer, bro. Better spot me close to the middle. Okay, we're going my way. Go back the other way. Okay, we're at 15k. We're at 15k. Not 15k. 50. 1500. Okay, we got the goods. Okay, we got the circle. These guys trying to get me. Okay, we're at 2k. We're almost at 3k. Ugh. Almost at 3. Okay. Lock in. Lock in.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you. With professional grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call us at Grainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, number one.
Suck at this game. It's such a bad game. It's such a terrible. Game is terrible. This game is literally the worst game ever. This game is insane. This game is so fun. This game is so fun. Oh my goodness. That was so inefficient. This game is so fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back at 2K. We're back up. We're back up. We're back up. Hello, Honey Jacks. I'm gonna break my monitor. Gonna break my monitor. I need to shoot something. I need to shoot something real bad. Gonna break my monitor. This guy's sniping. Insane kill. I got killed by Trump equals not good. Bro. So loud. Oh, what? Don't worry, I got this. So freaking loud. Okay, we're going with this gun instead, the Free Ranger, because it scopes him faster. Okay, we just wasted so much ammo there. Okay. Alright, I'm locking in now. We're about to get 5 kills in a row. And there's one. There's 2. There's 3. Oh my gosh, bro. We're done. Video's over. Song's over. Perfect ending.